ahead and hit record button,
Okay.
and I'll allow people to come in as we go, but I wanted to get started right away. I'm gonna pop up my presentation up on the screen, and you'll have to let me know that you can actually see it. So as soon as I get it up, maybe. Okay. All right, hold on. Where'd you guys go? Oh no, now I can't find you guys. This is gonna waste my time. Zoom, why do you do this to me? There we go. Okay. Screen share. Now I gotta get the view over.
I'm here. I can see.
Okay, you can see. Okay. Well, I'm trying to figure out how to get it smaller so I can still see the screen as my presentation's going. Because I'm not gonna be able to tell. There we go. If anybody comes in. So this might hopefully, I don't know. Let's go over this way. There we go. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay. It's not the full screen that I wanted, but we get the effect. Okay. So welcome to this little presentation I wanted to do because there's so many things out there right now where they say you need to start now. They don't give you much of anything else. They don't talk about anything else. They just basically tell you to start. And I wanted this to be a little bit different. So, real quick recap for those that are going to hop on or that watch the replay that do not know who I am. My name is Heather Delaney. I am a single mama of two from Ohio. I have been in this online space since 2017, and I have created multiple six figures. I have basically zero experience. When I started in 2017, I started in network marketing because a friend was like, hey, I have these products that work really well. You should try them. I thought she was full of shit, but I gave it a go. And honestly, I really wish I would have started sooner because I watched her for months before I finally said yes, before I finally dove in. And I, what could I have created in that time had I actually started then? But I was able to, in the first year and a half, create enough income that I was able to retire from my 19-year career in salaried retail management to be home with my kids. And I just started expanding and exploring from there. If there was a side hustle, I was going to figure out what it was. I was going to research it. I was going to try it out and figure out if it worked. And I have grown a successful business from that in the 9.5 years that I've been doing this. I have failed a lot, but I've also succeeded a lot. And I've learned so many lessons in this almost 10 years that it's time to share my knowledge and teachings and just help as many others succeed as I possibly can. Okay. So the biggest mistakes a lot of people make when they're like, I'm going to start a side hustle, they're initially just jumping in. How do I start? What do I do? Kind of thing. They don't sit back and ask themselves why they're doing this. Why do you need the extra money? What is that bigger picture? What are you going to do this for? Because if you're not asking yourself why and you're not getting clear on what you're going to be busting your butt for and why you're going to be working so hard, if you don't have that nailed down, every single bump in the road is going to throw you off and maybe give you a reason to quit. You're going to come up with a lot of excuses and allow yourself to fail very, very quickly because you don't have a strong tie and a strong why from the very beginning. So, as you're watching this, I want you to write down on a piece of paper what your why is. Heck, drop it in the chat if you were on this live with me. Uh, just what is that why? What are you working so freaking hard for? When I started, my why was I was tired of borrowing $20 from my mom the week before payday because I was getting paid bi-weekly and on Thursdays. And like clockwork, on that pay week, every Monday, I would run out of gas. I had no gas money, so I would have to borrow enough money from my mom to fill up my gas tank to get me back and forth to work for the rest of that week. And I hated it. I had kids at home and I didn't like, who wants to be borrowing money consistently from their parents every week to freaking go to work? I hated it and I didn't want to be that anymore. And I also wanted to be a yes mom because I wanted my kids to be able to join things, to join sports and clubs and activities, and me be able to say yes to them. But I couldn't because I couldn't afford to let them do it. I was working 80 plus hours a week, but I couldn't afford to let them do those things because we just didn't have the money. That why was so strong for me and so powerful that when shit got hard, I still pushed through. I didn't give myself an excuse to quit because it got hard. And a lot of people, if you do not have a strong enough why, you will allow yourself to quit or you'll start finding excuses to not work as hard. And you don't want to do that. Like when you're making the decision to do this, you need to make the decision and have that why so you can actually freaking run with it. Mindset. This is something that you need to prepare yourself for now before you start a business. And if you're already in a business, this is probably something that you're struggling a lot with because I know it is something I struggled with a ton and I still sometimes struggle with this aspect. Your mindset is either going to build your business or it's going to destroy it. Because if you do not believe that you are worthy of success, when you start getting that success, you are going to sabotage the hell out of your business and yourself. And you're just going to go backwards and you're going to stop working your business and you're not going to allow yourself to push forward to make even more money than that. It's just going to become a vicious cycle. You have to realize that you are your biggest cheerleader, but also your worst enemy. Your mind can be a dangerous place sometimes because you're telling yourself, you're asking, what, I don't know enough. I'm not an expert. What if I fail? This person's doing better than me. I don't deserve to make that kind of money. Nobody else in my family has that kind of money. I shouldn't have that kind of money. You have to wrap your mind around this and start strong and know when you're triggering those things. So you can kind of have that shift, like with this on the screen. When you start to say, I can't, I can learn, I can grow, I can figure it out. When you start to have those negative thoughts, stop yourself in the middle of it and turn it around. Have that positive spin on it. So that way you can start to train your brain before you start to get bigger. No one taught me this. No one explained this to me. So when I started to make a decent amount of money, I actually sabotaged myself so bad because I was like, oh my God, I don't deserve to make this kind of money. I shouldn't have this kind of money in my bank account. I shouldn't have a month where I've made that kind of money. I literally should not be making this. So you know what happened? I stopped working my business for 4 months straight.
My goodness.
Just stopped. It was awful, but no one had ever explained that to me and prepared me for that to happen. And then finally, a mentor reached out and she was like, let's chat, what's going on? And I explained what had happened. And she helped me, plugged me into some trainings, into some podcasts, and to some books, and just became somebody I could go to when I was having those moments of self-doubt so I could continue to move forward, because that will destroy your business. If you don't know that it's coming and you don't prepare yourself and you don't start doing that mindset shift and that mindset work the day you start. So if you're already in a business and you kind of are recognizing some of these signs that, oh yeah, I kind of have those thoughts. I tend to make a lot of excuses to not to do my business. I don't understand things, but I don't ask for help. That's all mindset stuff. This one. Ooh, this is a lot of people when starting a business. If you haven't gone through this, you will at some point, where you're looking at somebody, and a lot of people, I have this a lot, where people are like, well, you've done all this. You've made this kind of money. Don't compare your story in your chapter 1 to my chapter 9. Guys, I've been in this for almost 10 years. If you are just starting a business, do not come into it thinking, well, yes, I'm on a run for $100,000 income by the end of the year. Do not start a brand new business and be like, oh yeah, I want to make $100,000 by the end of the year. You are setting yourself up for a huge failure because you haven't even made $100. What makes you think $100,000 is something that you are going to be able to wrap your mind around? You have to stop comparing yourself. Things are going to happen for you the way they're meant to happen. If it's starting off slow and you're 6 months in and it's just now starting to build, then that's the way it was supposed to go for you. If you are 6 months in and you haven't really done anything, that's not the way it was supposed to go for you. That's just you self-sabotaging yourself, and you can go further. But don't look at somebody else's success and think, oh my God, they're doing this. Why am I not having that success? Because you don't know what they've been through. You don't know what freaking chapter they're on. Maybe they're on chapter 30 and you're on chapter 2. There's always going to be a complete difference in how things work for your business and my business and every other human's business. It's all going to be completely different from every single one of us. So don't compare your success to somebody else's or your journey to anyone else's, because your journey is just that. It is yours. I don't know if that was me or if that's somebody else. If you're not muted, could you go ahead and do that for me? Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is picking a side hustle. When you're kind of getting ready to start and you know that you want to do something, you need to ask yourself, what do you want first? Do you want money fast? Do you need something with a flexible schedule? Do you want a place that can give you a creative outlet, helping others? Do you want to be on camera? Do you not want to be on camera? Do you want to be on social media or not on social media? Like, you need to answer those questions. You need to know those things, because that's going to kind of help you pick and match what's going to work for you. Do you have a lot of time? If you only have an hour a day, that's also going to kind of go into what you pick and the business that you decide on. What's your budget? Do you need something that is absolutely free to start, or are you willing to kind of play with that? What skills do you have? What do you enjoy doing? Because you don't want to just pick something to pick it. You want to make sure it is something that fits your lifestyle, that fits the skills that you have, and it's something that you're going to like doing. Because if you don't like doing it, you're not going to be successful. You're not going to continue to work your butt off for a business that you hate. I mean, most humans that have a 9-to-5 job, if you hate your job, you're absolutely miserable. You only come in because of the paycheck. You're not actively working it and pushing it and like really, really excited to show up to work every day. You need to have that with your side hustle, with your business. It needs to be something that you enjoy doing. Otherwise, you're not going to make a lot of money because you're not going to work really hard because you don't really like it. Those answers from 1 and 2 are kind of going to just melt together, because there isn't one perfect side hustle. There's the right side hustle for this season of life. There may be multiple side hustles that you can do in this season of life. But when you are brand new and you're just starting out, You're not going to go and say, I'm going to start brand new and I'm going to pick these 4 and I'm going to start all 4 of them from scratch and run all 4 of them at the same time. You're not going to be successful. You need to pick one and run with it. That is why you need to answer those questions. What do you want most? What is going on in your life right now? Because the right side hustle plus consistent action is going to get you results, going to start building your business. And then guess what? Now that you're comfortable and you're starting to build a business, you can add money in. Super simple. So if there's, your answer was, I need money, like what do you want most? You want money this month. So you can start something like the letter writing or freelancing or the click gig or virtual assistant. If you're just looking for something that's maybe scalable and it doesn't have to move real fast, digital products, affiliate marketing, blogging, brand deals, or if it's you want a community, like you are just tired of being by yourself, maybe you don't really have a big friend group, you want a community, you miss that community. Network marketing would be perfect because there you would come in with a community. Now I'm going to give you a peek and an idea of a few side hustles, especially if you are brand new, things that you can start, how they start, all of those things, just to give you a basic rundown of maybe what you could start with. So I mentioned if you want something where you can make sure you make money this month, Letters for Cash would be perfect for you because you get paid to write 9 to 10 sentences on a little card. And if you do the online version, you get paid within 24 hours. It's $5 a day, 3 casinos. So $15 a day, 30 days. It's not a ton of money, $500 a month, but that is something that you can say, okay, I know I'm going to get $500 a month from this one. Super simple. You can start it and you literally, once you get verified and you do your first one, you're comfortable with it. Then now you're ready to add a second side hustle. See how quick that is? Pinterest. A lot of people don't even know that you can make income from Pinterest. You can become a Pinterest marketing manager. Pinterest is huge for people's businesses. So there are a lot of online businesses that don't realize that they can market on Pinterest and grow their business. There are a lot of influencers who are Amazon affiliates who don't realize how important Pinterest is for their business. You can help them. You can do that for them. Affiliate marketing. You promote products that you love and you earn commission, and you don't have to be stuck with just Amazon or just Walmart. There are hundreds of affiliate programs out there that you can partner with, and you can create a Facebook group. You can create a Facebook page. You can freaking go to Instagram and create an Instagram page and then create like a little group chat on Instagram. There are so many things that you can do, an email list where you can share all kinds of information for products that you love. They don't even have to be promos and just be, let's say this is an energy drink. I just got this today and it's freaking amazing. I absolutely love it. You guys should check this out. It tastes amazing. Blah, blah, blah. Here's the link. Boom. Or you just bought this cute new phone case. Here's the link. You should check this out. If you are a Heated Rivalry fan, you need this phone case. Boom. Like it doesn't have to be, like only stuff that's on sale. We are in the last quarter of the year. This is when affiliate marketing sales blow up because holidays are coming. This is when people start purchasing products and literally asking people for ideas for family to purchase, to make money. The wallets are out. That's something that you really want to get into. Digital products, create it once, you earn over and over. High profit potential. Digital products has been the highest grossing income stream that I have had to date. I have earned a shit ton of money with digital products. It is the first income stream where I made over 6 figures. My first $10,000 in online income, like the first one to bring me $10,000 in 1 month was digital products. UGC content, You see ads all the time. You see influencers share like creating videos for products, for brands. That's what it is. You're just working with brands. They pay you directly to make a specific video. They send you free product. They tell you how much they're going to pay you, how many videos they want. There you go. Blogging. If you are somebody who likes to write and tell stories, build it once, rank forever. You can turn that blog into multiple incomes because you can get ads. I did not advertise the first one. I just had it on Pinterest and I shared it in a lot of, because it was a Disney digital product, and I shared it in Disney groups. With blogging, you can advertise yourself, and other people can advertise on your page. You can link to all kinds of things. You can link to YouTube, that kind of stuff. So blogging gives you kind of all kinds of things. And then AI tools, as much as some people may not like to hear it, it's here. It is your secret weapon. You can make money with it. You can use it to create products, but you can also learn the skills and learn how to use those tools for other people, because there are other people who refuse to learn it, but know that they need to for their business, but they don't want to learn it. So therefore, you can come in and you can be the person that does that for them. You can create websites, you can create apps, you can do surveys for money, you can go do mystery shopping. There are so many things that you can do. These are just 7 of the 32 that I teach inside of my Awaken roadmap. Like, there are so many things that you can do, and you can tie them together. Like I said, the letters for cash. If you start it and you do that first one, after that first one, you're going to be pretty comfortable and know, okay, this is easy. It takes 15 minutes of your time. Once you've got that down, okay, now I'm going to go create a digital product. You're going to create your product. You're going to learn how to market it. You're going to start creating your content for it. You're going to get that down and figure out how comfortable you are with it. Get comfortable with it for 30 to 60 days. And then boom, now you want to add affiliate marketing in. Add that in and get comfortable. Learn. Now you can add, you can stack, but you have to be comfortable with one before you add another in. Now, like I just said, you don't want to do all of them at once, because that's going to overwhelm the shit out of you, especially if you are brand new. You're trying to learn everything. You're jumping between too many ideas. You're watching instead of doing. You're comparing your beginning. You're getting stuck. And then you start, stop. Nothing sticks. Nothing happens. One income stream, one platform, one offer, one audience for 60 days. You stick with that one stream of income for 60 days, unless it's the letters, that after 2 days, you'll be good. But anything else, stick with it for 60 days before you add in something else. You need to be 100% focused and have a plan with it and feel comfortable before you can add anything else in. Otherwise, you're sabotaging your success in your business. And that is with literally any side hustle. Digital products, you don't want to do digital products and affiliate at the same time if you are brand new, because you're going to be trying to pull yourself in too many different directions. Get your digital product research done, get it created, start marketing it, get comfortable with that, and then add your affiliate in. This I get a lot. What if you're really excited to do this, but nobody supports you doing this? You have no support at home. You have no friends that believe in you. Your family is just like, whatever. Not everybody's going to get this. And honestly, that's okay, because not everybody can see that vision. There are a lot of people that are in this broke and stuck mindset. And if they are in that mindset, there is not a single person in their circle that they want to be outside of that mindset. Because if somebody else does better than them, that means that they could be doing better, but they don't want to be doing better because they can't wrap their mind around them doing better than where they're at. So they would prefer everybody else to be just as stuck. They're not going to see that vision, and that's okay. The people who love you aren't always the people who understand your vision. You don't need them to believe in it. You need to believe in you. And I need you to look around you, people that are on this Zoom, this face right here, the people that are in the inner baddie Facebook group, the people that are in the Wake and Course group, those are your people because those people see the vision. This is your support. When you are struggling and you need somebody to believe in you, you have it. You have people right here on this Zoom, in those Facebook groups, in the course, on Facebook in general. You have us. Strangers will make the best supporters in this because not the people who are closest to you may not get it, and they may not get it for a very long time. I've made a lot of money and I still have people close to me who still do not get it. They don't understand what I'm doing and they still don't believe it, even though they've seen it firsthand. They've watched me succeed, but they still don't believe in it. So just know that it's okay. You have people that are going to believe in you for you. And I also need to give this reminder to a lot of you because there are so many internet gurus out there and influencers who are just trying to make a buck, who are trying to share as much information as they can. Don't go piecing together information from 900 different people and trying to make all of those different things work. You need to find one or two people that you feel really connected with, that you feel know what they're talking about, that are showing you that they have succeeded, that they've done this, and follow that roadmap. Follow the clear roadmap that they are giving you. Because if you're piecing something from this person over here and this person down here, because all of those things could be contradicting. This person over here and this person over here could be sharing something that are completely different that are going to end up screwing you up. It's gonna mess with your mind. It's gonna be an endless cycle of trying to freaking figure shit out. And you're gonna overwhelm yourself and you're not gonna get the results quick. It's gonna lower your confidence and it's gonna lower your income. You need to have clear steps, less overwhelm, so you can get faster results, build your confidence, and start getting the real income. So your mindset shift. Geez, Louise, the mindset shift. You need to start thinking different to get different. Your mindset, like we talked about, is going to decide your direction. We need to flip that script. We need to take you from scarcity to possibility. Going from it's too much, I don't have time, it's too late for me. There's always time. It is never too late. From overthinking to finally taking action, from playing small to owning your freaking power. You have the control to freaking do this. I promise you that you can do this. Now, it's time to start making some changes and figuring some things out, putting all of those pieces together, having that clear roadmap, because there's so much freaking information out there. That's why I built Awaken, because so many people were like, well, I tried this from this person and this person from this person, but now I don't know. This person tells me this isn't going to work, but this person tells me to do it because it will work. How do I know what to believe? And I get it because there's so much shit out there. I still sometimes am like, what do I believe? Who do I follow? So you need to pick that mentor, that person that you're just going to be like, okay, you've got the information. I'm going to follow you. I built Awaken because I needed a roadmap. I needed something and I didn't have it. So I wanted other people to have what I didn't have, the lessons, the mentorship, the guidance. Put it all in one little place. There's currently 108 lessons, 32 income streams. You get the support. There's no guessing, no piecing it together. It's literally everything that you need to succeed and grow a successful business. You don't need everything figured out. You just need to start. Literally 10 minutes can change everything for you. You'll go in, you need to pick a side hustle that excites you. And if you don't know what that is, there's going to be 32 in front of you that you can, okay, you're going to find something. And maybe having all that is perfect for somebody. Like, I know that having it has helped so many freaking people already, but maybe that's not enough. Maybe you're somebody who's like, I need more. Like, I need somebody in my corner. I need personal strategy. I need somebody to hold my hand, give me a personal roadmap, accountability, a custom plan. That's where my coaching comes in. I am offering something that I've never done before, where you get awakened, but you also get 30 days of coaching from me with accountability, your own personal coaching plan, your own personal accountability, a content plan and a guide helping you figure out which side hustle you're starting with, mapping it all out. So your own personal plan and your roadmap with Awaken with 32 side hustles, something I've never offered before, at least not in the last year. I think I've offered it before when I first launched it, but this is something I haven't done in a while. And I just feel we are in this last quarter and this is where things can change. But I need you to go back through this and I need you to remember your why. If you haven't wrote down what your why is and what you're doing this for, I need you to do that because you need to know why it is that you're starting before you even start. So before we close this out, we've got 4 minutes left on this clock. Does anybody have any questions about like mindset, about starting, about, you know, what side hustles to choose from, guidance, self-motivation, literally anything that I can help you with before we end this? Let me pop over here. Maybe if I can get my Zoom back. I think I got it back. Okay, now if I actually check the chat, there we go. I think I already answered that, but my first digital product was a Disney guide. I created because I'm in tons of Disney groups and I kept seeing the same questions over and over and over and over again. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to create a guide that's going to answer all these freaking questions for these people. And I made it super cheap. I made it $7. That's the key with digital products, especially when you're first starting, making it super cheap. They need something to get to know you. They don't want to, if they don't know who you are, they don't know anything about you. And the first thing they see from you is something that they could use, but it's like $50, they're not going to purchase it. But if it's under $10, they're going to purchase it. People spend $10 like that. When it's over that price, that's when they start thinking, maybe I shouldn't do this. Oh, I'll wait, that kind of stuff. So if you keep it under $10 and then grow your business to where you can then start offering things over that price limit, but people know you now and they've liked the products that you've put out there and the content that you've put out there. Now they're willing to spend a little bit more with you. You can upsell them. But if it's one of your very first products, even your first 2 or 3, keep it as cheap as you possibly can. But don't create like a 200-page ebook and then put it for $7 because that's, you're losing money on that one. But you know, if it's under 30, 40 pages, yeah, it's okay to do $7 to $10 when you're first starting out. It's okay. I mean, heck, I've paid $30 for someone for something that I kept hearing so many amazing things about. Like, you need to download this. It's really like, I was seeing it everywhere. And it was like $37. I downloaded it and it was 10 pages and it was basic gibberish that I could have got off Google. Like it wasn't anything spectacular. And I was really disappointed and really ticked off. Like, why are hundreds of people telling me to purchase this when it was crap? Yes, super cheap is it's always the way to go. And yeah. Okay. If nobody else has any questions right now, we will hop off here. If you have any questions, you just want to chat a little bit, or if you need me to look at your social media, you want to learn more about Awaken, or maybe you want to talk about the coaching package, or maybe you're somebody who already has Awaken, but you're struggling a little bit and you want to add the coaching package, we can do something a little bit different.